Cowabunga Gamers, welcome back to another episode of Analogical Journey. Last time, we managed to get quantum processors and indium, and now we have like 13,000 indium, which is probably more than we actually need. So that went well. Between episodes, not much happened. I did switch out the system here that makes us multi-blocks with an ender chest, and we have an ender pouch that just goes to it, so we can request multi-blocks now and grab them without having to come back. I also went ahead and got everything required for the white lamp here, so we can now work on getting, graphene plates for the quantum assembly. So we'll definitely do this. We'll definitely get the quantum assembly today. And I would like to also try to get the quantum computers, these LUV circuits today. So that's sort of our goal, or the goal I want. Naquada. We might also, if we have time, take a look at getting started with the Naquada line, since that seems to be where we are headed to next. Yeah, so let's just get started and work on getting graphene. So, if I remember correctly, this was a whole thing to get it. Because what we need is this graphene oxide, which comes from graphite oxide, which comes from this, right? So graphite dust comes from, oh no, I forgot to get this. I meant to grab this, but that's fine. We can quickly whip this together. Okay, we're back. I got 2 buckets of that. Not too bad, thankfully. So let's come over here and see what we need to do, right? So this needs no, this is what goes in the chemical bath, right? So this gets mixed with graphite dust. We need another chemical bath, and we're gonna need some filters and maybe a pump or two, right? So we also need a fluid extractor. So what comes here? Let me grab a conveyor belt. Oh, maybe we already have this set up from last time. And we do. Okay. So this is going to get graphite dust. Let me engage this. Yep, so there's graphite dust. And then we have the conveyor belt that outputs, but this is only going to output, what is this called? It's this dust. No! Right? And then we need to set this to allow input. Oh wait, no, that's a chemical bath. We want the fluid extractor. Yes, we want this. And like I said, set this to allow input from output. Then we can have the output facing towards the chemical reactor and set it to that. And this is just going to loop now, which is exactly what we want. And then this graphite oxide goes into another chemical bath. Hold on. This is only going to filter the oxide. It's going to go into this chemical bath, right? So Item output, yes. So that goes in here, and we need water. So we can grab a, actually we can just do this. We can just use a fluid export bus with water. And maybe pop in a few accelerations just to be safe. And then there's our graphene oxide, and graphene oxide will go into a chemical reactor. Chemical reactor here. We're going to set the output here, send it over. Chemical reactor. You get the white lamp, and then we also needed a hydrolysine. Perfect. But we don't need, yeah, we just need a little bit. So we can get a tank. Yeah, it doesn't matter what tank. We can get, no, we need 2 tanks. Sorry, I did this before. And then a restrictor or a pump regulator, right? So we set up the tanks. This gets the regulator, and we're going to bump it down to as low as it can go into here. We have a cell in there, and then we put in the hydrolysine cell, and this is a cell filled with only 1 millibucket of hydrolysine, which is what we want. And then we can get rid of this, put this in, and get the rest of it back, and bam. Easy, easy. We come over here, put 1 millibucket in, there's our graphene dust. Oh, so good. And then we can get a drawer. Drawer. Item export. We're actually going to pause this for a second, just so we can put in the rest of these graphene. But while that's going, we can slap a storage bus on this. Extract only partition. And then we want to lock this. Bam. Easy. Easy. And this is just going to go. It's going to back stuff when the drawer's full. And easy automation. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. And hopefully by the time we need another lamp, we have more infrastructure that we can easily set up. Okay, and this can go again. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Right, so can we make a quantum assembly? No, because we don't have... Do we have graphene? We have graphene plates, so we just need the ingot. And that's in the smelter. We can do 64 at a time. And there we go. Quantum assemblies. So while we're here, while we're waiting for that, we can work on this IV superconductor base. Right? Do we have IV? We have IV superconductor base dust, which we should hopefully be able to make, and we can. Perfect. And then that gets... This needs at HSSG. So if we go to our EBF, we can, oh shoot, I screwed this up again. EBFs, HSSG. Not sure how many we actually have, but 2 should be enough. We need to expand our EBFs as well. Since we're, oh wait, no, we need one of these. And then we also need superconductor wire. So this is going to be an assembler, an IV assembler with liquid starlight. Do we? No, I think our starlight assembler is EV. I mean, we could, but no. Superconductor, liquid. It should be this one, shouldn't it? This one's the way to go. Yeah. Okay, so can we get one of these? Actually, now that we can craft higher tier IV circuits, we can get rid of, what do we got? We got, this is EV. Yeah, so we can get rid of this one for that. This one is LUV. Right? IV, LUV. And we got IV. Yeah, okay. Okay, let me get an IV assembler. Okay, we are back. Let's just get this set up quickly. We need this and this. And then set this to export. Let's keep that assembling machine there for the time being. Do this, put in these. What am I missing? I'm missing the fluid export bus. Oh no. Fluid export bus with liquid starlight. That reminds me, we still need to set up starlight to be better. Okay, so let's just make sure we grab these quests. We got the superconductor base ingot for IV. Yep, and then we need the superconductor wire. And we're just missing the tiny niobium pipes. Actually. And do we have... We do not have niobium titanium. So... We have niobium dust, but not niobium titanium dust. How do we make this? This gets put in through this. This is tungsten steel. Can we make this? We can? Ooh. Let's do it this way. It saves us a crafting step. And also doesn't give us any... Yeah, okay. So then we can take the dust and just... Nope, hold on. And just do it like this. So EBF. And let's just see how long this is. This is a 14-second recipe, which is not bad at all. So What are we trying to make? We're trying to make IV superconductor wire. That's going. This is happening. Cool. So we should have that shortly. And afterwards, what are we missing anything for the quantum computer? Let's check. Quantum computer. I don't think we are. Oh, but we are. We're missing fine HSSG wire. That's honestly fantastic. Hold on. There we go. And then fine wire. Perfect. Beautiful. You love to see it, dude. You'll love to see it. So you're going. So we're just waiting on the niobium titanium and also the IV superconductor base. We need to figure out a better way for these blast furnaces, because I think we're quite a ways off of the mega. Yeah, this requires UHV circuits, so okay. Niobium titanium. We can split this up some more. You're going. Okay. So while this cooks, let's find, where do we want to set up Naquada? Let's set up Naquada here. This is going to be our Naquada setup line. Well, since we need iridium for Naquada, this makes sense. So let's get some large chemical reactors. Let's get like 5. IV superconductor wire. We got. Yep. And now we should be able to make a quantum computer. We can. Beautiful. You'll love to see it, folks. You'll love to see it. Okay. So the first thing, how do we want to do this? I sort of want to make this self-sufficient. I want to give that a try. So let's start at the first part, which is the fluorine. Where is it? The fluoroantimonic acid. So this is a large chemical reactor. And this is a chemical reactor. Okay. So chemical reactor. I took a cheeky little peek earlier, and this gets recycled. So we are going to make sure everything here gets recycled, right? So that's going to be a large chemical reactor, probably right there. So that means this, we're going to put it right here. We're going to do this. This is going to be, we need signs. Put some of this junk away. Okay. So this sign right here is going to be antimony pentafluoride. And so how are we going to do this? This takes an item. This takes an item and a liquid. Thankfully, we have this here. So do we want to do it like that? Yeah, we can do fluorine, right? We're going to insert fluorine into here. And then on the back, we're going to have an interface that has just a stack of this in stock. We also need some more pink cable. And then let's put a fluid storage bus on it. This is how we're going to move it around. I got you spinning around. Anyone ever play that Disney Extreme Skate Adventure? Now that was a game. Gaming hasn't been the same since Disney Extreme Skate. So much good music on that in that game. It was like Tony Hawk level of music, but for weird kids. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So that's this. So let's get a large chemical reactor. Where it looks like we already have some set up. Okay, I moved some junk out of the way. Oh, we have HV input hatches on this still? I thought I upgraded those. Whatever. You have energy input hatches. So, the first step here is this. So, here is our first chemical reactor. Input, you're good. You're good. So we're going to have a fluid storage bus be the output of this. Did I screw this up already? Output on the right? Yeah, no, output on the right. Okay. And then for you two, we are going to have fluid storage buses. Hydrofluoric and that. So you can go there. We could also do like a quad input hatch. I just like individual hatches more, I think. I think that's where I stand. Is that the right choice? Maybe. We'll find out. We will find out. We also need to hook this up. Okay, there we go. And this is a circuit of 0. Bam. Okay, so this one's good to go. So after this we need another chemical reactor. We need Naquadah solution. Naquadah. What the heck? Okay, so we have this. Oh. I think we need to hold the dusts, if I'm not mistaken. Quadric compound dust. Isn't that what that is? Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. Quadric compound dust. Yeah, wait, how do I unlock these quests? Are they here somewhere? Or are they over here? No? Okay, let me go get these ores and I'll come back. Okay, we are back. I got that quest, so I should be able to unlock these now. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so what's next? What's next on the list here? We probably want... We could probably get away with just doing the basic one for now. Yeah, let's just try to get Naquada dust today. So for that, we're going to need Naquada difluoride. Hold on, this is a mess. Okay. Naquada difluoride. Right? So which means we want this. Which means we want this. Which means we want this. Okay. So we want Aqua Regia in here. Part of me wonders if we should... Yeah. Let's get a mixer. Let's try this. Let's try this out. So we're going to put Aqua Regia right here. Where are my signs, bro? My signs! I'm a sign guy. Of course I put a sign on every machine. No! Oh, there they are. I found them. Okay. Aqua Regia. And this is going to be a pump. A pump on import for nitric acid and hydrochloric acid, right? And again, we're going to slap down a extract only storage bus on this. We're going balls to the wall on this one, folks. We'll see how this goes. Aqua Regia. Okay. Okay, so now we have Aqua Regia, which means we can get... Let me build 2 large chemical reactors, and I'll bring it back. Okay, so I've got 2 built. So we want to do this, but firstly we want to make the Naquatic solution. So let me... Naquatic solution, right? So Naquatic solution is going to be an item and a fluid. So we could do this. We could slap down an input hatch here. The thing with this, though, is that it gets a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get a quad output hatch. Right? And that should be good. That should be good. So this is going to be what? Naquatic compound. And then this is going to be Aqua Regia. And over here, this is just going to be a storage bus. Actually, what we need to do is put this on a higher priority. Right? So that's going to make Naquatic solution and everything. And then the Naquatic solution is going to come into here. So we need We need 2 input hatches. And then an output hatch for items and 2 for liquids. Again, we can grab a quad output hatch and an output bus. And then we want a storage bus here. And this, we want a fluid storage bus. Okay. So, well, what did I say this was? This was going to use... Right, this is... these two. So that's going to be those two. And this is going to be fluoroaquandric acid. So after that, after we make this goes into an electrolyzer. Right? This goes into an electrolyzer to turn into Naquada difluoride. Naquada difluoride. So we want this in here, which means this needs to be a pump. With that, so that's going to be, and then we'll just put a storage bus on this because it's going to give us hydrofluoric and Naquada difluoride. This Naquada difluoride is going to go into a blast furnace. Actually, let me build the blast furnace and put it on order. And then we'll come back and get this finished up. Okay, we are back. I got the blast furnace set up, and I also built 2 more chemical reactors for the next few steps. I also went ahead and got the wireless fluid terminal just to save us some headache here. Okay, so difluoride goes into a blast furnace, right? So this blast furnace is going to have indium, which we have 13,000 of, and it is also going to have the difluoride, and then it comes out with 2 outputs. So we can just put a fluid storage bus. Yeah, I did. That is a normal storage bus. Good. So after that, what did this make? This made Naquada concentrate dust. Concentrate dust. Okay, so the Naquada concentrate dust goes into a chemical reactor with hydrofluoric acid to produce Naquada sulfate. So let's make this Naquada sulfate. And down here, right? Naquada sulfate includes that's a new one. So these 3. So we need 2 inputs. Actually, we can do input and then fluid input hatch, right? So this can be potassium peroxymonosulfate, which we need to figure out how to make, and this can be Naquada concentrate dust. And then this will be hydrofluoric acid. Okay. And then this is an HV recipe. This is an HV recipe, so we should be good. Only adding one EV input hatch here. Where are my EV input hatches? They are right here. We need more of these. Okay, so that goes, and then this produces, what does this produce? This produces an item, water, and Naquada sulfate. So we want an output and then like a quad output hatch. Fluid storage and then storage. Okay, so that one's this. And then now Naquada sulfate goes into Naquada dust. So this only requires 2 fluids, right? Naquada dust. So 2 fluid input hatches. Is that enchant, that shimmer enchant in this? Shimmer, yes. Okay. So, no, not, we wanted fluid. We wanted fluid input hatches. Right? And this, and we require one of each output and fluid. Okay. Put in fluid. And then this lets us do EV inputs. This is an IV recipe, so we need 2 EV hatches, and that should be good. So let's get this set up. The input here can be a interface. This output hatch. What does this produce again? This produces sulfuric acid. We'll let that be a fluid storage bus. And then these two, right? This is going to be hydrogen and Naquada sulfate. Let's do Naquada sulfate and hydrogen. And then this should be good to like get set up. Okay, so the goal with this is to have it be balanced. So shoot, where do we start with this? Start with it here. So for this we need antimony, trifluoride, and fluorine. So we can get fluorine, right? So that can go in here. Let me put some of this away. Got a bit silly here. Okay, okay. So antimony, trifluorine. This doesn't seem too bad. I don't know which one of these to break. This one. So this is just going to be, yeah, we get it back. So we just need to make it once. So antimony trioxide and hydrofluoric acid. How do we get antimony trioxide? Antimony? Oh, okay. Hold on. I think we can do something like this. If we do plasma or arc. Hold on. Arc furnace. Yeah. Arc furnace with we have 115,000 of that. Okay, so we're not dying. So put that in with hydrofluoric. So that's gonna go. That's gonna give us what we want. We're just gonna make all of this. There's no reason not to. Nice. Okay, so we got a full stack of that. So let's go over here. And put this in. Okay, so we got this set up to power. So that's making antimony pentafluoride. And that's going somewhere. Oh no, where is that going? That is going into a large chemical reactor with hydrofluoric acid for fluoromontatic acid, which is this one, right? So if we come over here, so let's give it a full thing of hydrofluoric. And then we can give this power. So that should be going. Yes, so it's making this now. This should be getting sent to a chemical reactor that gets mixed with fluoroaquatic acid here. Yeah, so it's coming here. So that's good. So now we just need the Naquadah compound. Let's put that, actually, you know what we should do? No, let's put that in here. Aquatic solution. So that's this one. Yes, so it's gone into here, and now we need aqua regia, which is a mixture of nitric acid and hydrochloric. So nitric and hydrochloric. Right? So that's getting mixed up into aqua regia. Perfect. Wait, what? Oh, because some of it already went into here. Yeah, so there's the aqua regia. So we can set this up to power and it should be going. It is. It's making a whole mess of stuff. Diluted nitric acid. We need a distillery. That might have screwed us up. Okay, so we have a distillery here that we can plop a sign on. Right, call this nitric acid recycle. Put this to import. And then what? Diluted nitric acid. That is set to import. Allow input. Okay, there we go. So now this needs a circuit of 1 to work. Oh, that's slow. That is slow. That might not make it. That might not make it. We may need to pump in nitric acid, right? So chlorine. I'm just gonna send the chlorine back, I think. No, that's... Do we not have one for fluids? Huh. No, we want this to be reversed. And we want chlorine. And then we want this. And then this, right? Is that working? We're pumping chlorine. So I'm not sure if like... Right, because we have max... Wait a minute, we don't have max chlorine anymore. What? Oh no, did we fly too close to the sun on this? We might have. Oh. Our fluids are right here. Yeah, we're out of chlorine. Huh. I guess this is what we get for our hubris. Fluid storage bus. Extract only. What if we did this? What if we did that? Yeah, okay, that works. At least until it doesn't. Is there like, there's an upgraded pump, right? Or drilling. Basic large minor. Fluid pump. Fluid drilling plant. Here we go. Fluid drilling plant 3. Can we get this? Yeah, we can get the third fluid drilling plant, which we may do that because this is getting kind of silly, especially if we're out of things like chlorine. Okay, I guess we just re-enable this and see what happens. Yeah, Naquadah hydrochloric. Okay, yeah, so this is working. So the aquatic solution goes into here with this. This should just need power. Yes. So we're making a nitrogen dioxide. And also that, but that gets sent back into here. Which is perfect. Okay. Okay, so that's working. Everything seems to be working well. And we can, I guess, recycle that into more nitric acid if we need to. So let's put a pause on that for now. And then come over here to... Where is... Oh, did I screw this up? Huh. Naquada dust. Where? You're going into the blast furnace, I think. Right? No. Where are you going? Difluoride. Naquada difluoride. Yeah, it goes into the blast furnace. Fluid. Did you run already? No, you aren't hooked up to power. So where is the difluoride? Oh, it's right here. Ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's an IV electrolyzer. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, so I got this all set up again, an IV electrolyzer, and that is producing difluoride, which is going into here with the indium. So we should be able to just get this going. No problems found. Did that just finish? No. Oh no. Oh, this is LUV? Are you pooping my guts right now? Okay. Okay. So, how do we get LUV power? We get LUV power by 2. So we need 16 amps of IV. What if we did 2 more EV inputs? Let's try this really fast. We need to wrap up here soon. So if we did 2 more IV inputs, right? Or EV inputs, that might work. I don't think it'll work, but we can try. No, that is still IV. Really? No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, so this is probably where we're gonna wrap up this episode. Kind of annoyed we didn't get Naquada yet, but we have everything else for it. We also need to upgrade our pumps. We need to upgrade our pumps, so this is very doable. Nothing here is difficult. This is all EV components. We also need to... We also need to look at our power. Our power is probably doing very poorly. It is. So I think next episode we are going to do some much needed base maintenance. Namely, where's my clipboard? Namely, tungsten. Dang. Building mats. Dang. LUV upgrades, right? We need upgrade pumps, chlorine, namely chlorine. That's the big one. We need to LUV power, and then I think for LUV power, all we need to do is update the rotors. Yeah, I think we just need to do these. Rhodium plated, and we have, yeah, we can get LUV machine hulls pretty easily. No, we want these, and we also want LUV outputs. We can also start looking at rocket engines. Right? Like, what's stopping us from getting a rocket engine? Not much, honestly. We're basically here. Yeah, we might start looking at this, honestly. Stardust. Aquatic fuel catalyst. Not consumed. This gets starlight rocket fuel, which burns. And this is nitric acid, which we already have. And that's hydrazine. Hydrazine's something we can get with not too much difficulty. We just need to set it. We can set up a dedicated line for it. Starlight complex, liquid starlight. Actually, before we wrap up, this is going to be another long episode. Let's try to get bonsai pots. Right? Because this is something I've been meaning to do for a while. Can we get bonsai? Can we get these? No, we're missing double tungsten steel plates. And probably double rhodium plated plates. No, we have those. Okay, well, I'll get this set up between episodes. And when we come back, we'll take a look at the upgrades we need to do. Try to get LUV power and try to figure out what the hell we're going to do when we do upgrade power. Because our whole base is ran on EV power. And if we pump LUV, IV, LUV, anything higher, everything's just going to explode. And that's not going to be good. Like, it's going to be good content, but it's not going to be good for me. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time. Hey, we made a quantum computer. It's done now. There it is. Hey, little bonus at the end of the episode that I forgot.